Johnny here, and welcome to the Rebellion Show. It's episode 5, and we're gonna talk about the most common mistakes in toy collecting. Coming up next. The first common mistake is the lack of goals and targets. Yes, as toy collectors, we do have goals and targets. Of course, if you're a newbie, you wouldn't know this, and that's why I made this video. Now, if you don't have any goals or targets of what you really want to collect, and then you start, collecting stuff, buying stuff that's from a different toy line, you get Batman, and then all of a sudden you get Darth Vader, and then you want some X-Men and other Marvel figures. And with the lack of direction, that's going to cause problems in your hobby and in your life. Next is the lack of storage space. Yes, it's going to be cluttered all over, and you're going to be frustrated. Even the people who live with you is going to be frustrated. So you got to find additional storage space for those boxes. I know, for those who collected Transformers Masterpiece, if you have those big black boxes, it tends to be like the Great Wall of China. So you gotta find a better place for that. You have to find a storage space for that. And I know it has value. I value my boxes, as you can see. Even the Funko Pops, they're small, but they tend to be a problem. Like they're tiles and tiles of Funko Pop boxes. So the lack of storage space is really one of the common mistakes a toy collector can make. Not to mention the Sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, Gentle Giant. They have these really huge boxes, so they tend to be a big problem, a huge problem. So you gotta have enough storage space, or find the storage space so it doesn't frustrate you and the people who live with you. The thing is the failure to budget. We tend to overspend. We tend to buy stuff we can't afford because we love getting those toys. I know I've been there when I was younger. I tend to spend everything on toys. Now I have a budget. Every month I set aside like play fund for my toys, for my collection. Now when you overbuy or expand too much of your toy collection too fast, it's gonna run you dry. Unless you're a freaking millionaire, that's not a problem. But most of us, we live on a budget. What's worse is you get consistently behind in your payments. Your credit card payment, your bills, your electric bills, your water bills, the mortgage, the tuition fee for your kid. Come on, if that's the problem, you better stop buying those toys. Now you got a budget, you have to set your priorities. Joy diving is a huge no-no for toy collectors to buy from another toy collector. Now I've done that and I feel guilty, real guilty about it way back when I did that, and to a friend. So I'm not proud of it. I have to say it because I owe him an apology. I mean, I did apologize before, but I think I want to apologize again. So joy diving is not a fun feeling for the seller and the dibber. I feel guilty, even though it's been way back. I still feel guilty about it. So don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, because the buyers have set their schedules. They've made commitments already to their suppliers. So when you join them, it's gonna hurt a lot of people. The supplier, the buyer, and yourself. You're giving yourself a bad reputation, so don't ever join them. Okay, you've set your budget. You have this special fund for getting toys every month. You have this schedule. And with all that money, you're going to be tempted to just buy and buy and buy. Now you have to manage your emotions in buying these toys. The devil in our mind tends to tempt us to give in. So whenever you're tempted to buy these stuff, all you have to do is breathe in but I want the Chewbacca and Han Solo set. Breathe in and breathe out. And just let it go, because you've made your budget, and that's a good step. Okay, how you end up in toy collecting is primarily because of the people you hang out with, online or offline. And you have this feeling that you have to keep up with the Joneses, where another toy collector would brag about his or her exclusive, or how he or she got the first release of something. You get envious, you get tempted to get that thing yourself. Another common mistake where collectors are really guilty of is jumping from toy line to toy line. So you're getting Star Wars, and then all of a sudden you want this trendy Funko Pop line. And then all of a sudden you switch to Kotobukiya, and then you transfer to Hot Toys, and then you go to Sideshow. It's crazy. Now some collectors would go chase the hot, popular toys. So they end up, buying a lot of stuff. There's a lack of focus there. Because it's so trendy, and because of peer pressure, you get to buy those toys. And there goes your budget, there goes your schedule, there goes your goals, there goes your priorities. Okay, so I've given you some of the common mistakes in toy collecting. Now I'm gonna give you a solution. There's only one solution. If you've done these mistakes, stop buying immediately. You stop buying, reorganize your thoughts. What do you want? What do you really want to collect? Take time to organize your collection. Now, let's just say you have a lot already. It's now time to downsize and streamline that collection. Do a fire sale. All that excess toys that you really don't want. You just bought them because of peer pressure and sheer influence from different toy collectors. So when you're toy collecting, make sure that you are happy. The stuff you want to buy. Not because it's the trendiest right now. Because everyone's buying Star Wars. Or everybody's buying Marvel Legends. Now when you're doing your fire sale, you gotta cut off all the emotional ties. And be practical about this. The thought of loss. You gotta erase that. Because if you're spending too much, this is a problem already. Alright, I know it won't sink in to your heads right now, especially for those collectors who just want a big collection now. Like the rapid growth collector. It won't sink in yet. But don't worry, you're not alone. I've made all those mistakes that I've just mentioned. And if you need help, just let me know. I'm not a guru. I'm not an expert at this. But I've been through all those mistakes. So if you need help, just let me know. That's the comment section, or you can just private message me on my Facebook page. That's it. Thank you for watching The Rebellion Show. A big shout out to Juliana Heng from Singapore for providing me all the information that I needed about these mistakes. And I've also provided a link below for Juliana Heng's blog. So there's a lot to learn about that person, especially in toy collecting. This is Johnny, and again, thank you for watching. May the Force be with you.